Set the flag, a pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, meeting's under. Just come to order.
Make a motion that we approve the minutes from last month.
I'll second it. Any public comment tonight?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Move on down the line. Yes.
So Michelle gave me $1,139.24 for September real estate taxes that were collected.
Brett, what do you have tonight? Anything?
Just got the mower and all done, got the mower repaired, got I cut a bunch of brush on Newell Road that was bothering school buses, got that done. Fixed a couple holes where it was wet that I couldn't, don't dare to grade or anything, it was so wet, but they brought Ben Hong gravel in. I pushed up, I don't know how much, they probably bought up maybe 300 ton in the last week or so. I think we still have roughly 900 to go or something, something like that. He did say today that they want to try to get it all here by the end of the month, so if they're done with it, so that'll be a good thing, it'll be in the pile. Other than that, I guess that's about it.
So, what was the first one that you
Got the mower all done,
Okay.
and then repaired the oil tank on the mower.
What was wrong with that?
Just cracked on the bottom about that long. I took and ground it out, welded it, and ground that off, and then welded a plate over top of the whole thing, so I'm sure it's okay. I'm sure it'll be fine.
And we had to take a hunk to do it. That welder we bought here for what's heavy enough to weld.
It isn't?
You know, weld that 1/4 inch, so you can go about this far and maybe half, 3/4 inch, and then get 5 triple breaker. It's just a 110 lightweight. Homeowners knows it's just not rugged enough for to do something like that.
Didn't we have a heavier duty one in the other shop? I wonder why we ended up with that one.
Well, that's what we had told, so we told Bob to pick out what he wanted, and that's what he did.
That's what you got.
So we're probably gonna need to look into a welder.
Well,
Eventually, I'll just take it home. It's not that big a deal going to the house. You know, it's close and it's easy, and
If you're okay with that?
if you have to weld something heavy down here, we'll have to do something in the house.
Is that something that you can trade in and to trade up with, since it's not?
you probably can, but they don't give you nothing for them. I tried to trade mine in one time on a new one, and it was easier. They was gonna give me like $500 for it. And the new welder was 7,000, so it just wasn't worth trading in.
You can use it for light stuff.
Right, you know, it works really good for, little things like body steel or 10 gauge or something like that. It works nice on that, but anything that's heavier, it's just not rugged enough. When I plugged into 110, it's not even 220, so it's just not big
Did
enough.
Bob not have to weld any heavy stuff?
Must be not,
I don't know.
or else he took somewhere else.
Well, I know he took a lot of stuff to Landon,
So,
Yeah.
so maybe that's why.
That's probably where all the heavy stuff went through down there.
Did not know that we were getting so much with you.
Is that right?
Well, it was not on your application.
Mhm.
Surprises.
Didn't have enough paper, did you?
Didn't have no papers, really.
We like surprises.
Okay, old business, employee handbook is waiting for Caldwell.
Still, I called him and he still has not got back to me. So he still can't finalize it. And the Volvo is sold.
We reviewed 3 prospect guys for employee, and picked that one guy.
Well, to let you know, Scott Brown did withdraw his application this
Oh, did he?
morning.
Okay.
So, if that has anything to do with what you were gonna say next.
You wanna make the motion, Mark, or want me to?
I make the motion that we hire Cam Ayers for the position of,
I'll second it.
And I'll agree.
Yep, I agree.
need to make a motion to move him up to roadmaster.
Can we table that?
We need it on the agenda.
Okay. Okay. I do have,
Put it on for next month.
is that,
Put it on there for next month.
yes. So it was, so we interviewed 3 people, Scott Brown, Cam Ayers, and Tyler Deegan. Scott did withdraw his resume for consideration this morning. And I did have letters for, not sure what was going to, for Cam and Tyler. Didn't know which way it was going to go. So since we did for Cam, there is a letter offering the job for Cam. So we did offer for $23 starting with the insurance packages for him and his spouse at the date of hire. So we'll talk to him about when he can start. I believe he did say 2 weeks. So pre-employment, drug testing, and all of that. So probably in 2 weeks would be on around 21st. So if you want to go ahead and sign that, so we can all do that. And then hopefully by next meeting we'll have the employee handbook that we can all go over and so, the tax sale is gonna be on the 16th. And then the, road signs is due by the 11th. Have you any idea of what needs to be replaced?
I'll have to go look.
Okay.
I can't tell you without looking. I'll have to
Okay.
go look and write them down. What do you want, just like anything that's bent, faded and whatnot like that?
Yes, and then
Missing?
road names and, it doesn't, and that's for street and, state route signs.
Okay.
Not stop signs or, yield or anything like
Yeah.
that, just the road name signs.
Did you get all the ones up that were out there? Or there were some out there.
No, I got few of them up, but not all of
Or
them.
just make a list and then go through out there and cross
See
them
what
off.
I got.
Yeah.
I know
see.
we need,
Minnequa's name is faded at the end of Sealy.
yep, 2 or 3 places it is. I know we need a new Baptist church because they stole every one that they had. They're all gone now. I don't even have no, I looked out here, but it's in the junk pile, there's not even one foot up here. Need that, there's somewhere else that they don't have one. And then nowhere maintenance road. Breeze road.
Breeze?
Yep, there's none, they're gone, I don't have none for that. But they're gone too. The last one I put up there was an old shot up stop sign and a shot up Breeze road sign, they still stole that too. So, but demolition season's over now, so they'll stay for the winter.
And hopefully.
Then the springtime comes, they start stealing, I'm sure that's what they're doing it because they steal them the next day after I put them up. So it was the next gone. So,
So they came out with a new right to know request form. And just to put it out there, that even though there's no really set office hours, that when I do set, check the mail, the, email, then I do, do the standard 5 business days to, respond. Whether to actually give them the, information or to ask for the extension.
You've been pretty responsive.
I'm sorry?
I said you've been pretty responsive.
I try to be. I might get it at midnight, then I try to be responsive within the next business day, within proper time frame, respectful time anyway.
What else we got? Anything?
The only other thing is, subdivisions. There's actually a subdivision that I found after I posted it.
I see Dave Wright has survey up there, I didn't know.
Oh, you need to sign that
Did
too.
you check under there?
Yes, this is, I think I had on the agenda at one point that the,
Oh.
registers and recorders going to direct deposit. So that is the voided check that needs to go to.
You have to sign it?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's
You
why it
just
says
wanted a
voided.
copy, huh?
Stop messing with my paper. It's on there.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Are you okay?
I'll survive.
Okay. Mark,
Oh, sorry.
it's okay. So subdivision for Dave Wright and then one for, Ron Spencer. And that's all I got. Unless somebody else got something else.
Tom's moving back, or else he already has.
What's that?
Tom Wright. Gonna build a house.
Is that what he's doing?
Gonna build a house up at, maybe that's what he's doing, splitting off.
It's right before you get to the pond. I noticed they were surveying and they did some perk holes or test holes or whatever.
I have to load down from Gerald Bailey. Gerald's mother is Sister Pat.
Oh, okay.
I forgot to mention it earlier. I would recommend not providing any more money to the Canton Area Recreational Association. It doesn't exist.
Didn't know that.
It's just going right to Canton Borough. Well, that's who's cashing, right?
Probably.
I inquired about that and I still haven't got a straight answer. So I did ask about that.
Yep.
So
Wonder what's gonna happen to the pool.
That's up in the air.
It hasn't been open in a couple of years.
Yeah, this is the second year.
Well, she didn't want it, one thing, but on the other hand, I realized it costs a lot of money.
It does cost a lot of money to get it back up and
And the thing of it is, some of these kids don't have any place to go.
Mhm.
when I worked there, we were their babysitters.
oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
what you're doing.
You work as a lifeguard?
I did.
Oh.
You should have thought that I would take better care of my skin.
That's when that kid drowned, remember that? No.
Yes, it was front page Canton News.
You remember that, Sherry?
That was before she
Before
lived.
Sherry
Before she
started.
lived here.
I only went there a few times, I couldn't swim and I just couldn't. we had our own pool. And a lot of people in town have their own pools now, just because the pool's not open.
We had to close down because of contamination. Many times.
Man, sorry.
There was not enough chlorine for what we found.
Too bad.
Wait, that's good, usually.
It's right by the slide.
What sealed mat was built?
The bathhouse was right there. Just couldn't quite make it.
Pool shed type thing.
You know, I
Anything
guess-
I forgot that we needed to go over?
Maybe the local municipalities will have to get together and fund the pool.
Well, they've been providing money to
Well,
the
yeah.
pool, but it's just been going to the general, well,
Going into
maybe
the-
it's been going into the general fund.
Yeah. Going into
When
just,
John Schaefer was here, he
Yeah.
always thanked us for doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I was gonna ask, my suggestion. Got the money out of that truck. What did we decide on the plow?
We haven't.
I would like to make a suggestion that we put that plow up for sale, take whatever we get out of that and money for the truck and buy a new plow for that truck.
Can't the new employee decide whether they like the plow or not?
Oh, I have a feeling you're not gonna like it.
You don't wanna wait till snow season.
Right. We already know it's cutting into the road, so why would he like it any better than anybody else?
This road is all right, it's not frozen, it's
Tears the road up.
just like a
So it starts tearing up.
cross washboard, cross the
tar and chip-
road.
Tar and chip roads, so we start tearing them up, then we're gonna wish we did something. And how much was the plow? Was it 14?
Yeah.
I think we should try to get that other plow on municipal bid or something like that, and see if we can get rid of it.
Put it on high and see if anybody bites.
Because, if we don't do something soon, we could be having snow here in another month.
14,821.
The guy that bought the Volvo was interested.
In the plow?
And he wanted to know when, I talked to him if there was anything that went with it.
You still have his number?
Well, I mean, anything over 2,000, anything over
Gotta
worth,
be bid, God forbid.
Oh, okay,
anything worth $2,000 or more needs to be put up for bid.
okay.
And I'm assuming, I mean,
I would think it would be worth more than that.
exactly. So we'd have to put it up to bid.
How much did it cost new?
I'm sorry?
How much did it cost new?
It's 12,000, wasn't it?
Around 12 anyhow.
11 or 12, and they got that after the fire, right?
It's on
Well,
both.
I mean, I don't know how long it's gonna take Watson to get a new plow.
I'm not sure about that, I have to find out, 'cause we can't figure it
Because if
out.
we wait till next meeting, we're already gonna be into November.
All right.
Never
We can
else.
use this until we
Yeah, we
get
could,
one.
for ground froze.
You just have to carry it, like, I mean, that's all there is to it, I mean, he's seen Mark, you just have to carry it.
Find out what you can.
I'll have to get ahold of Dave and see how long it's out, or if there is one available close or anything like that. If it's like everything else in the world, it'll be a year before you can find one.
So advertise and, well, how's that gonna work? Can't sell it if we're gonna have to use it.
Well, I would get it advertised. Find out
See what Watson.
what they have to say and then get a hold of her.
Put on missile bid and
Put it on this bid, see.
see what the other bid we get on it.
Reserve or no reserve?
Yep. Well, Moon's 14 something. Well, you'll get half of them.
5 or 6, something like that.
I would say at least 5,000 for kind of thing. I mean, it's probably worth
Well, it ain't gonna be,
2,000 scrap. Mhm.
it cost us more than that. The extra if it tears the roads up too.
Yeah. Like you
You know what
say,
I'm trying to say? Is
pardon?
it'll, if it'll cost us more
Oh, yeah.
than what extra we're trying to get out of it.
It doesn't have adjustable shoes. That's another deal.
But that's the problem.
The other, the one that Kale has is adjustable
Yeah.
shoes.
You have to carry, if that big plow, you have to carry it, or it's plowing dirt. Oh, I mean, the shoes won't hold it up there. If the cutting edge is brand new, the shoes don't even touch. Once cutting edge gets wore down, done raised on the shoes a little bit, but it's so heavy, we changed the shoes twice last winter on it, and turn them around in between and changing them. And on my plow, we didn't change the shoes at all. You know, it's just big and heavy. That's the problem with it. You know, I know why he got it, because it's bigger than everybody else's. That's
Yeah,
why he
I was
wanted
just
that
gonna
plow.
say that.
That's just what it was.
That's why he wanted that plow. But it just, if we had all, you know, real blacktop or real concrete roads, it would be perfect, because it wouldn't cut in and it's heavy, it would scrape it bare, and you could go like crazy. But with it the way it is, it's a pain. It carries it. When it was froze, which we only had, what, 2 times we plowed it with froze.
It wasn't froze that much either.
Right. You know, it would stay up then, but it works good to take the washboard off the road. If you can get them cutting just right, it'll clean them right off when it's not frozen, but then if it starts one time.
Jumps up and down.
It just hammers up and down bad and leaves a dip that deep every time it hits. It does. Then I did ask him about if they made adjustable shoes for it when we first started talking about the plow. Dave said no, the way that was made, they're just, because they're fastened on to how the plow tips back underneath instead of rolling over. So they don't make adjustable shoes for them ones. They just slide on the ground.
Is it a Monroe plow? Is that the Monroe or no?
Yeah.
They're both Monroes, aren't they?
Well, I think the one I have is,
Ball?
well, they might say Monroe, but it has another tag on it too, a different, like a different model or something. I can't remember for sure right now. But I think they're both Monroe, but the one I have has some other different model or something underneath of it.
What about the locksmith? Will we ever get?
I called him, and something about what'd she say? It wasn't the right number. And I didn't, it was the number I had on that card.
Haven't heard nothing from Adams yet either, for
Oh, I was gonna ask you about that.
I called him back, that's been, what, 3 weeks now. So he should know something going on, I mean, unless he'd been here when I wasn't around or something, but I didn't see no card or no notes or no messages.
So back up to the reserve, you want, what, 6,500 or 7?
We'll try 6,500.
65?
We'll have enough to buy another plow. For the truck money, and
Yeah.
he already took the truck.
I showed him the plow that day, he come and got it.
Be nice if he was interested in it.
But I didn't say,
Well,
well,
he
we
didn't.
didn't like it.
No.
Does he have dirt roads or did he
I
say?
think they might have all pavement, you?
He was from Maryland, so
I don't know what they had down there.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I know
What he
a lot of-
did, the day he was gonna come get it, come in the morning and it'd be about noon, well, he called, so he couldn't make it because he had a fire. Like he's gonna be a volunteer fireman. And he just decided to come in the afternoon, he said I can make it a couple hours. He got there and he says, well, I'm at Canton Township, there's nothing around here. Canton Township, Washington County.
Oh.
I said, well, you're in the wrong.
In the wrong place
I
there.
said, we're in Bradford County, not Washington.
I specifically said Bradford County.
I know you did.
It's in the email address
So he came the
now.
next day.
It's one of the reasons why I changed the email address.
Is that all we have?
That's all.